A poor couple had 11 children and nothing except a dirty little pig. One day, the wife told her husband to slaughter the pig, take it to town to exchange for some money, and keep the pork to make something delicious for the children. The husband looked at the pig fat, which was as thick as his finger, happily wrapped it up, tied it to a stick with a rope, and immediately set off for town. He climbed over mountains and crossed valleys when suddenly a small dog jumped out of a ditch. The dog scratched at the poor man's leg with its paw. The poor man shouted for it to go away and stop bothering him, saying he was going to town to sell the pig fat. The dog barked. Seeing this, the man started talking to himself. If you want to buy my pork fat, you need to pay me. But the dog said he could only pay in 3 weeks. 3 weeks was indeed a long time, but since he was poor, he understood what it was like to have no money. So the poor man gave the pig fat to the dog, which happily ran back into the ditch to enjoy its meal. When the man returned home, his wife asked him how much he had sold it for. He said he would get the money in 3 weeks. After much questioning, she finally realized that her husband had sold the pig fat to a dog. The wife asked in confusion, "How do you know the dog wanted to buy the pig fat?" "I asked it, and it barked in response," the husband replied. The wife sat down on a stool, calling her husband a fool. But in reality, she was a bit foolish too. Her greatest joy was playing with their children, while the wife had to take care of the kids and cook for them. Every day, they had nothing but porridge to eat. 3 weeks passed quickly. The poor man took his stick and went to find the dog to collect his money.